Taylor Swift's pal Lena Dunham gives her opinion of Travis Kelce after Chiefs game. Lena Dunham joined Taylor Swift in Travis Kelce's suite at Arrowhead Stadium to catch the December 7th Chiefs game and shared that she's officially a Kansas City football fan. Lena Dunham knows Travis Kelce is a treasure. The girl's career became the newest guest to join Taylor Swift in the tight-end suite at Arrowhead Stadium this football season for their December 7th NFL game. And she shared she's now a big fan of the team and her longtime pal's husband-to-be. She's in her sports era. Lena wrote in the caption of her December 8th Instagram post, in which she shared selfies of the game in Chiefs gear with Good Thing Going Productions co-founder Michael Cohen. Love you at Killatrav. In addition to approving of Taylor's fiancé, the Too Much writer shared she's officially a Kansas City Chiefs fan, too. Lena noted that even though she lives in London and is a New York native, the Chiefs are her first home team, proving Travis isn't just getting Swifties into football, he's getting her friends excited about the sport, too. She even posted a photo of her suitcase covered with a Chiefs jacket at the airport, proving she's a fan no matter where she travels. And it seems she doesn't plan to stop sporting the merch anytime soon, as she tagged her stylist Michael Handler and wrote, "If you see me in a new piece of Chiefs merch every day for the next 17 months, blame at Handler at official and keep moving." Lena and Taylor's friendship goes back over a decade, and while the stars aren't seen together as often as they once were, there's still nothing but love between them. Last year, the actress shared that when people wonder what Taylor is like in real life, she's just as wonderful in one would expect. She's kind, she's devoted, she's introspective, she's emotional, she's funny as fuck, she told Billboard in July 2024. She's everything that you would want her to be. And Taylor's mutual respect to Lena goes back to the early days of their friendship, when she commended the 39-year-old, who previously dated Jack Antonoff, for helping her to understand her role as a feminist. Becoming friends with Lena, without her preaching to me, but just seeing why she believes what she believes, why she says what she says, why she stands for what she stands for, Taylor told The Guardian in 2014, has made me realize that I've been taking a feminist stance without actually saying so. Just as Taylor knows it's nice to have a friend, read on for more celeb friendships. Cameron Diaz and Nicole Richie. Nicole, a longtime fan of her sister-in-law's movies, several years ago took the opportunity to ask her to reenact a few of her favorite movie scenes, including one from my best friend's wedding. We were in Chicago, and I said to her, "Cameron, I need you to give it to me. I need you to get behind the luggage cart and run towards me, towards the airport," she said on the Everything Iconic with Danny Pellegrino podcast in May 2024. I really think at a certain point, we were driving past things, and I was like, say this, say this, say this. And she really just let me have it. It was very generous of her. Amy Schumer and Jennifer Lawrence. Thank goodness Lawrence is down to hang, or we might have been robbed of one of our most beloved set of besties. Their friendship was born from an email the Oscar winner sent after watching Schumer's 2015 comedy. I emailed her after I saw Trainwreck and said, "I don't know where to get started. I guess I should just say it. I'm in love with you," she recalled to the New York Times. We started emailing, and then emailing turned to texting. But what really solidified their bond was Schumer's casual invite for her new pal to join her and her high school friends in the Hamptons. Shocked when she said yes. Schumer relaxed when she realized Lawrence is the coolest chick you'll ever meet, she said on The Daily Show. "She's the best hang. She was like one of the gang." Jennifer Lopez and Leah Remini. Who doesn't want a friend that basically owns real estate in your corner? They've been tight since falling in love at first sight at the 2004 premiere of Man on Fire. It was one of those instant chemistry things where you just feel like, I love this person. I love being around this person. This person makes me laugh. Lopez recalled Entertainment Tonight of her Brooklyn-bred bestie. And Remini was among those getting loud in celebration of Lopez's performance at President Joe Biden's inauguration. I wrote her and said, "You're a girl from the Bronx. What you did today was really inspiring, and it was just beautiful to watch." She told E! News. Just beautiful. Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox and Lisa Kudrow, the gold standard of celebrity besties. This trio has been in lockstep since their days of sharing salads on the Warner Brothers lot. They grew up together and went through this formidable life experience that was friends. A source told E! News. So, much like you might meet up with co-workers from your first job, they make it a point to get happy hours and the occasional major reunion on their calendar. Geographically, it's not hard to be at Courtney's Sunday dinners or at a pool party at Jen's house, notes the source. They all feel incredibly close and always will be. Tiny Faye and Amy Poehler, making other friends jealous since a chance meeting at improv training in 1993. The frequent co-stars are so close, they liken their bond to that of family. I think that Tina and I are chosen sisters. Poehler, whose sole sibling is younger brother Greg, told Pop Sugar while discussing their 2015 flick Sisters. I think we are chosen family, so I think it's been fun to experience that thing I never got to experience in real life. Michelle Williams and Busy Phillips. It was like, how people say love at first sight. We had that thing. Phillips told Entertainment Weekly of their initial interaction on the Dawson's Creek set. We had that friend connection. It was just an immediate. Of course we're drinking wine and smoking cigarettes and getting in bar fights. We just had an immediate love for each other that's continued over the years. Fortunately for us, we get to voyeuristically follow along as they work red carpets, wear coordinating outfits, and occasionally dye Williams' hair the most perfect shade of millennial pink. Adele and Drake. Theirs is a newer alliance, but no less desirable. After years of existing in the same orbit, the Hotline Bling rapper and the Hello songstress, who have 19 Grammys between them, began throwing out the idea of a collaboration. I really want us to do an official remix, she told Canada as a talk of their well-coordinated hits. I love Drake. I love Drake so much. I even got the coat that's in the video. I got it delivered the other day. I ordered it. The red one. He responded by saying, I'd do anything with Adele. I'd literally go to Adele's house right now and do laundry for her. Instead, they grabbed a bite to eat and hit up an LA bowling alley. Next time, call us on our cell phone. Kerry Washington and Eva Longoria, having had women that were really helpful to me when I was pregnant. Mom of two Washington has always strived to pay it forward with her celeb pals. I really do try to have those conversations openly and honestly as possible, especially with my soul sister, with Eva, she told Entertainment Tonight. Her advice was well received when Longoria welcomed son Santiago in 2018, with the Grand Hotel actress calling the scandal alum, basically my doula, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. More than 20 years after nabbing Oscar Gold, the Good Will Hunting scribes are back at it again, working on The Last Duel. And though it's been a minute since they shared a screen, their bromance hasn't wavered. I've known him for 35 years, and we grew up together, Damon told Entertainment Tonight in 2016. We were both in love with the same thing, acting and filmmaking. I think we fed on each other's obsession during really formative, important years, and that bonded us for life. Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King. The connection between two of television's most powerful women dates back to 1976, when they were working at a Baltimore station. Though anchors, Winfrey helmed the 6 p.m. hour, and production assistants, that was King, didn't generally socialize. The newsroom hierarchy, CBS This Morning co-host King recalled in their O interview. But with a heavy snow coming down, Winfrey invited the $12,000 a year PA to sleep at her house. The next day, said Winfrey, we went to mall, and a friendship was born over casual corner sweaters. Serena Williams and Meghan Markle. Sure, your friend dates likely don't involve watching your pal play for Wimbledon and U.S. Open titles or get-togethers at a palace. But the bond between the tennis champ and the Duchess of Sussex began much like any other, over girl talk. We hit it off immediately. Meghan wrote on her now-shuttered lifestyle website the tig of their meeting at 2014 Super Bowl event, taking pictures, laughing to a flag football game we were both playing in, and chatting not about tennis or acting, but about all the good old-fashioned girly stuff. Sophie Turner and Maisie Williams. Game of Thrones may have wrapped, but the relationship between the Stark sisters lives on. In fact, Williams, who served as Turner's maid of honor when she wed Joe Jonas in 2019, is convinced the best thing to come of the 8-season HBO hit wasn't any of its 12 Emmy Awards. It was like one big elaborate thing to find me a best friend. This whole show, she joked to E! News at the final season premiere. I'm kidding. It's been incredible. To have a friend like that on something as wild, as this is just like a godsend, really. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift. Whose heart didn't melt watching Reynolds and Lively excitedly react to hearing their eldest daughter James open Swift's gorgeous track in concert? Lively later called the viral video embarrassing, telling Good Morning America's Robin Roberts it was the true, unfiltered version of our terrible stage parent pride. But the trio's friendship, which involves 4th of July gatherings at Swift's Rhode Island manse, stays at the couple's New York country home, and cameos in Swift's music videos, is pure and should be protected at all costs. Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston. Friends gifted Aniston with more than one goals-worthy bestie before she and Witherspoon developed their Apple TV Plus series. The morning show, they portrayed sisters on the NBC hit. I was 23 years old and had just had a baby, the Oscar winner recalled to Harper's Bazaar of her 2-episode arc back in 2000. I was nursing Ava, Philip, on set, and Jen just kept going, "You have a baby?" I was like, "I know, it's weird." And I remember her being like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "I'm pumping," though Witherspoon felt admittedly nervous. She said Aniston couldn't have been more sweet. We've been friends ever since. Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg, equal parts intriguing and covetable. This pairing was solidified at the comedy's Central Roast of Justin Bieber in 2015 before they teamed up for their VH1 cooking show, Martha and Snoop's Potluck Dinner Party. She different, you know, than what I'm accustomed, the marijuana-loving 17-time Grammy winner told L.A. Weekly of the Westchester-based domestic doyen. But then again, she's so what I'm accustomed to, 'cause she just looked different and she was born in a different era. But if you hang out with her and chill with her, she's just like anybody else. That's why it works, because she never says nothing that's crazy in my ears. It's always like, "Damn, I thought you would say that." Okay, that's why we get down. That's why we connected, Martha. 'Cause it feels like holy matrimony and not holy macaroni.